Hey everybody, I've spent my last 2 days here at Vintage Modern St. Pete redoing the space. I had a lot of new stuff to bring in, and I'm also taking some things out that are going with me to the Rose City Vintage Market in Portland on the 15th and 16th of July. It had been a couple of months since I'd been in, and so the table that was on top of this other table had sold, so I replaced it with a 1970s bar cart and a whole bunch of new cocktailware, and the pretty gold jar in the middle there. I really like to put the glass out front, and we got some better lighting on it, so it has some nice color here, and I figure that draws people into the booth. It's certainly a riot of color and a whole lot of stuff. I mean, boy, you know, I had a couple of really good months of sales while I was gone, and as soon as I started putting in what I put in, well, it filled up really quickly. I think I have someone interested in the shark fin. That was a prop on the set of Miami Vice. I've had it for a while, but it's been really jammed in where you couldn't see it. And as soon as I got it out where it could be seen, someone said, "Oh, my friend loves Miami Vice. He has a distillery. He named all his different beverages after episodes. I think he might like this as a prop." So he sent him a picture, and hopefully we'll hear back. Love the 1970s chalkware alligators. I wanted to do a Florida theme because it is summer. It was actually really busy today. A lot of in-state tourism, and so Floridiana appeals to Floridians as much as it appeals to visitors, and so we have everything in here from a white flamingo to Pluto the pup, and we bring it all the way to the floor with the shelves. I have a whole bunch of Saint Pete Yacht Club china. This is the old restaurant ware from the 1940s and 50s, and very collectible here. The Yacht Club was the first in the country. All right, we're going to go in here. This is a really great motivator for doing a display like this. It's a really cool enameled sculpture, enamel on brass. It is really heavy. It was done here in the area, and it's $795. And so I put in some different shelving, some wrought iron and black shelving today, and I wanted to go with a sort of sophisticated looking display in the upper, and then our fun stuff from the islands in the lower part. I finally got this lamp where it looks like a lamp instead of sitting on a table blocking everything. So by taking a little bit out, believe it or not, I was able to get more in, and it looks better. Set a Blendo there. The two naval posters that I have had since the winter here. They are more visible now. Lots of these fun sorts of raffia-ware mugs and zodiac mugs and a Florida linen, just a lot of fun stuff from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and a whole bunch of Palomar dinnerware. Over here we've got a really cool guy. He is a carved figure from Cuba. He is a friar. We pull out and show this Art Deco French lamp set. I like the amber glass up here. The centerpiece is a Blanco, one of the West Virginia Day lines, and this one is got a really cool band around it with animals, frosted glass from the 1940s, I believe. And that seems to be European. An interesting gathering of glass here, Blanco, Italian, and this guy. We changed this area here because we had sold a bunch of stuff out of there, and added some height to this bottom shelf, and added some things that were a little brighter and easier to see because we have to keep the lights down a little bit in the summer here. It's very, very hot otherwise. So, turning around this way, we have these three French pieces. I wish they weren't quite so jammed in here, but if one of these other pieces of furniture sells, I'll be making this the feature wall, because look at the way these great lamps set on top of that. Really cool from the 50s. I was tempted to take those to Portland, but something tells me to leave them here and that they will sell. Lots of fun stuff here. A Japanese slot machine is still here. It's sort of buried now. It's become a piece of furniture. I added this gold stand here with lots of glass and rearrange this front. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. And I have Pluto to guard everything at the front of the booth. And I also did a little bit on the back place here. Let me show you. We'll go by a friend of mine's space here and show you my showcase. Still have that Empoli piece and that really cool Highland frog. But down here we have some fresh stock in terms of paperweights. These are really nice art glass. They're similar to Eichholt, but a different designer. Love the cat. Nice little inkwell from about 1900 with this aesthetic scene. And the Lefton weather barometer owl. and then lots of fun stuff. So we are stocked for summer and on our way. And I'm certainly not the only one who's been in to restock my booth. It's been a very busy weekend and a lot of dealers have been in, so there's fresh stock all over this place. So if you get to Florida, don't let summer dissuade you. Honestly, it's really not any more hot and humid than it is in most of the country this time of year. And the deals are good, and the deals to get down here are good. So come take a visit if you're on the East Coast, and we'll have some fun.